What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be taking you through a leg workout. For me, I work out legs once a week, and this is what my leg day typically looks like. We're going to be hitting the quads, the hamstrings, a little bit of glutes. This workout is just great for overall leg development. First things first, I'm going to do some activation movements and just make sure I'm fully warmed up and ready. The first movement we're going to do is for the hip flexor. You're going to sit down on your butt, bring your right leg back, put your palms on the ground, flex your core, flex your quad, and then just lift your leg up about 10 times. Now I'm just about to go in a squat position, pretty much do a mock-up. So typically I like to do this for I would say about 30 seconds to a minute. Make sure that nothing feels tight, nothing's pulling, and that it's pretty even. Then I'm about to get in a position where my legs are kind of like a windmill. So this one's 90 degrees, this one's 90 degrees, and I'm going to get my fingertips and I'm going to crawl them back. That's going to stretch out my lower back. So do that to both sides. All right, and then I'm about to stay in that position, and with the outside leg, I'm going to open it up, and this is going to be for the hip flexors as well, and I'm just going to do that 10 times per each side. Then I'm going to do what's called open the gates. I'm going to do that about 10 times per each leg. So the first exercise we're going to do is squatting movement. You could do it with a barbell, or if your gym has the option of like a hack squat, a pendulum squat, a V squat, any squatting machine, you could do it on that as well. Me, personally, I love the hack squat just because I feel locked in. I don't really have to worry about balancing the bar on me, and I could just focus on putting all the output in my legs. So that's why I'm going to be starting with the hack squat. A good part about the warm-up is if something's not feeling right and the machine you're using has some adjustability options, definitely take advantage of it. I mean, everyone's body's different. For example, me, I have a longer torso, really short legs, so sometimes I have to toy around with settings quite a bit to get it to work very well with my body. And that's what I'm doing right now. That one, while I was doing that one, I felt a bit more tension in my knees than I would have liked, so I just lowered the platform a little. That was much better. So the goal is to do 3 sets. Each time I'm going to gradually increase weight. So with this weight, I should hit around 12 reps. Then I'm going to slightly increase the weight, hit around 10 reps. Then for my final set, I'm going to increase the weight even more, and I'll aim for around 6 to 8 very hard, solid reps. Started with 5 plates. For the second set, we did 5.5 plates. Now we're all the way up to 6 plates, and I'm about to aim for 6 to 8 very solid, very hard reps, and just give it my all, because this is my last set. second exercise we're about to do is some leg curls. I'm personally going to be doing line leg curls. However, if you have a seated leg curl machine, that's also a very good option. I would say seated leg curls or line leg curls are kind of like the two best leg curl options, at least in my opinion. And just a few cues that I like to keep in mind while doing this is I like to keep my hips pretty much glued to the pad and just fully extending my hamstrings and contracting them. Also, I like to do these with a slower movement. So here we're doing 3 sets, and I'm also formulating it very similarly to how I did the hack squat. So each set, I'm going to just slowly increase the weight. All right, final set, increase the weight to 95 pounds. It's the heaviest set, but I'm going to aim for around 8 reps. Exercise number 3, we're about to do some leg curls. Here, we're about to do 3 hard sets of 10 to 12 reps. So there's handles here for a reason. What you're going to want to do is hold the handles, lock yourself in place, pull yourself into the seat. Also, keep your back flat to the seat. A common mistake when people do the leg press is when they go down too far, their back kind of curls off, curling their spine. And you want to avoid that, so just sit with your back against the seat, lock yourself in, and really focus on reps. So let's do our first set. All right, so now we're about to go into leg extensions. We're going to do 4 sets here. Was my thumb sneaking out on that? It was 4.5. We're about to do 4 sets between 12 to 15 reps. Let's do this. For the final exercise, we're about to do some walking lunges to finish off the workout. We're going to be doing 4 sets, and for a set, I like to lunge between 20 yards. Another good option is just to lunge back and forth in a single spot. But for me, since I got a bit of space, I'm going to use it. I'm not going to use any weight, just really focus on the form, connecting with each step. All right, so we just wrapped up the leg workout, and as you can see, they're just full and they're toast right now, and I'm very satisfied with the workout. Just to recap, we started with the hack squat, then we went into lying leg curls, then we went into the leg press, then we did the extensions, and then we ended with the lunges. For the hack squat and the press, I took around a 2-minute rest between those, and then for the other movements, I took around a 1-minute rest in between them. It was a solid workout. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe. All that stuff helps, and I'll see you in the next video.